New campaigns were corrupt after limitations. Federal Election Campaign Act is unconstitutional. Violates the First Amendment, the freedom of speech and association clauses. Now let's jump to the conclusion. 7 votes for Buckley. Now there are no spending limits unless for public funds. Also enforcement for FEC provisions, soft and hard money. I see how this is gonna go. You can now spend lots and lots of dough. Expenditure limits are no more. You guys knew that, right? During presidential elections, you can now spend all you want, baby. During presidential elections, I know you can spend all you want, so just spend your dimes. Buckley v. Valeo. Hey guys, I'm Valeo, the FEC member, chosen to represent the United States government. We were all just scared because the Watergate affair, so we restricted contributions. Supreme Court did not agree. Free speech isn't free now. Berger, Brennan, Stewart, White, Marshall, Blackman, Powell, Rehnquist, but not Steven. Change the future cases by addressing campaign finance. Give way to case arguments. I see how this is gonna go. You can now spend lots and lots of dough. Expenditure limits are no more. You guys knew that, right? During presidential elections, you can now spend all you want, baby. During presidential elections, I know you can spend all you want, so just spend your dimes. Buckley v. Valeo. Oh. Buckley v. Valeo. Let's look at the aftermath. Davis v. FEC. Davis v. FEC. Oh, whoa. Let's look at the aftermath. Bennett v. PAC. Bennett v. PAC. I see how this is gonna go. You can now spend lots and lots of dough. Expenditure limits are no more. You guys knew that, right? During presidential elections, you can now spend all you want, baby. During presidential elections, I know you can spend all you want, so just spend your dimes. Let's look at the aftermath. Davis v. FEC. Davis v. FEC. Oh, whoa. Let's look at the aftermath. Bennett v. PAC. Bennett v. PAC. Buckley v. Valeo. Just in case this song made you more confused than it did to provide answers, I'll attempt to sum it all up real quickly. James L. Buckley claimed that the Federal Election Claim Act of 1971 violated the freedom of speech given inside of the First Amendment. FECA, the act that Buckley was talking about, regulated political campaign spending and fundraising. Buckley v. Valeo was the first to address campaign finance in the Supreme Court. To simplify, the ruling of the case decided that there should be no expenditure limits during an election. An expenditure limit was basically the amount of money that a candidate could spend during the election period. But to skip to present day, this case set a precedent for future cases. Cases such as Davis v. FEC in 2008, where they ruled that Bipartisan Campaign Reform Act is unconstitutional. Another example is Citizens United v. FEC in 2010, which lifted spending restrictions on nonprofit organizations. The final example I have is Arizona Free Enterprise PAC v. Bennett in 2011, which stated that states cannot endorse a candidate. But to give my personal opinion, after research, I decided that I side with the ruling of Buckley v. Valeo, since our freedom of speech is defined by the money that a candidate spends throughout their election period. Those who oppose my views use the argument of free speech no longer is free, which is slightly true, but also a tad socialistic. Therefore, I believe that the ruling of Buckley v. Valeo will stand as long as the United States is a capitalist country.